I have had a lot of requests wanting to know what it meant on my video by stitching a page protector. Basically, what I meant was when maybe you have an odd size photo that there's not a page protector for it, you can make one yourself by using your sewing machine. So this is just a normal 12 by 12 page protector. And this is actually an 8 by 12 photo that I want to put into my Project Life album. But I don't want all this excess. So what I'm going to do, just take my sewing machine, and I'm actually going to just do a straight stitch. Let me line my camera back up so you can see what I'm doing. Lower my needle, and I'm going to feed it through slowly, and it's up to you. You can do a back stitch or not. I usually do, just to make sure it doesn't come out, and then I just kind of follow along the line of the photo. Just gently pull. And the line's not perfect, but I don't think it needs to be. I think it kind of makes it nice. What I'll do then is I will trim my strings, and I will trim the page protector. See this here. Making sure not to trim it where you stitched it, but just along that outside line. And then you have your very own custom sized page protector. Trim those strings up, and then you can put it in your album. I will show you one more. It's a different size. Originally, when I printed this little photo, it was supposed to be an 8 by 8, but it was actually a little bit larger. It kind of stuck out of the page protector, so I really want it to be completely covered. Kind of weird about things being in page protectors. So I'm just going to use, again, a normal 12 by 12 page protector. But this time I'm going to switch up a little bit, and I'm going to do a zigzag stitch just because I think it makes it look a little more creative. Now you want to position it in to where you want, so you can try and get the most holes, so 2 holes, so you have more stability in your album. I'm going to change my settings on my sewing machine. And then I'm just going to start, let's see, at the upward corner, lower my needle, my foot, do a little back stitch. Something I think that's fun with the zigzag is every so once in a while to do a back stitch. I think it adds a little bit, just a little more fun on your page protector. Now, I am not stitching on the actual picture, I'm just stitching along the picture. As I get towards the corner, what I'm going to do is make sure my needle's lowered, raise my needle, my presser foot, turn it clockwise, or turn it, and then go down the other way. Every once in a while, stop and do a little back stitch just because I think it's cute. Again, there's not a perfect science to this. And it's not going to be completely perfect, but I think that's what makes it nice. So you can see where it's stitched. Now it's not a perfect line. If I want to go back and reinforce anything, I can. Like if I want to reinforce that corner, I could. I started a little bit soon, so maybe I should go back and just do that. And just in case, I think I'm going to go back and reinforce this corner. Normally I wouldn't do this, but I was doing a little quick on the make sure that needle's lowered. So I have a few little threads to trim, and I will do that. And again, and then I will take my trimmer. I don't know where to put it. Oh. And just trim on the outside of the stitching. I don't want to clip any of that stitching because I don't want it to come out. And then there it is. Super cute, super easy, and you can do it with your sewing machine. Then I will just slip it into my Project Life album. Grab my album so you can see it. And just put it in one of the sides of the holes after I trim that, of course. There you go. And it looks super cute.